Hello there and welcome back to Strategic Command World War II, War in the Pacific, as we continue our fight to the last man, to the last bullet against our enemies. As you can see, MacArthur returned somewhere else, but, well, we are here. Eichelberger is here, and he will just take Manila for our cause, unless, because it's possible, that, well, and the war ends before that happens. That we'll have to wait and see. We have broken through to Manchuria fully. We are facing just a semblance of opposition, basically. Nothing serious. Yeah. Otherwise, we have pretty much conquered all that was possible to be conquered. Or worthwhile to be conquered. Maybe with some exceptions, but... yeah. Let's see how many percent will Japanese have at the end of the next turn. Yes, and Davao. US morale is boosted by the capture of Iwo Jima. Allied pilots benefit from having Iwo Jima to land on when returning from operations. Nice! That's what we're calling good stuff. US troops raise the flag on Mount Suribachi on Iwo Jima. MacArthur announces, by the grace of Almighty God, our forces stand again on Philippine soil. You don't. Actor and comedian Jackie Coogan is sent to serve as glider pilot in India. I think Japan might be done. Not sure whether it's 0 or what is it. No, they are still fighting. They will still try. Yeah, that will not save you though. Desperate measures, right? Is that real? Did you really... you had one job. To sit tight. And that's what you do? Oh no, Japan surrenders. Subhash Chandra Bose dies in a plane crash. The end of the year, 1943. Allies liberate Manchuria. Allies liberate Philippines. Portuguese Timor. And Sarawak. Emperor Hirohito declares it's time to endure the unendurable and suffer the unsufferable. Unsufferable. Let's go. Allied supreme victory, of course. Kills 20. Score, what the hell is going that? National morale, victory position. Axis score, ally score, okay. Do we have... nah, because it's surrendered, then we don't see anything. Well, only the position of 1st Manchukuo Division, I guess. Shame. Reports. Expected a little bit more, but what can you do? What was destroyed? HQ 5, garrisons 23, core 1 only. Interesting. Core and core, that has to be something else. Corps 6, armies 16, mechanized unit 1, special forces 13, paratroopers 1, cavalry brigade 1, anti-air 4, makes sense, heavy artillery 2, yeah, light tanks and proper tanks, fighters 3, medium bombers 2, maritime bombers 3, super battleships, heavy cruiser 6. The list goes on and goes on. We sink everything and we lost 1 sub. As Australia and as United States, we lost 3 battleships, during Pearl Harbor, heavy cruiser and destroyer, yeah, in the entire clash of the battle. And we also lost one motor torpedo boat and light cruiser when I was trying to reach, what's it called? Kukum in Solomons, yeah. We lost 2 cores, the Philippine ones, I believe, yeah, and 1 garrison in Corregidor. That were all the losses. As British Empire, we lost 3 cores in Malaya and 2 garrisons. Huh. That was Batavia, yeah. Batavia. And 1 garrison, yeah, and it makes sense. We lost 1 each. No other unit as China. Yeah, playing against AI on normal difficulty level wasn't a threat, but I wanted to learn the game. I think it might be tougher with bonus experience points, especially on the sea, because AI doesn't need to worry about managing HQ attachments, which is good for it, as we saw in here. But yeah, we didn't need to really conquer. Well, we conquered a lot, right? We liberated pretty much everything that wasn't historically liberated. Like, we didn't go for Dutch Indies and Singapore in real life. Some oil fields were liberated on Borneo, but that's a side effect. We haven't managed to liberate Manila on our own, but basically we conquered all the islands. Like, we didn't skip anything important, right? Everything was captured, even those that we didn't historically capture as allies. Mount Surabachi. Interesting, it remains as national moral objective. Taipei would have been taken, and of course, we didn't have a chance to rush onto Okinawa itself, or even the Japanese islands. Yeah, but it makes sense that they would surrender after that, right? They have lost everything in China, literally, aside from that. But it's not important, right? And they would have lost it next turn, especially with those carriers around, right? So it wasn't even like a problem. They didn't have supply, so yeah. But let's take a look at MPP losses. The economy that Japanese has is not that great. We shut it down pretty early, but still. I think it might be tough as at expert difficulty. You would have to as you take a look. I think the only way is to actually rush for, because you take, yeah, you control those and you have to take 3 of those. But yeah, but USA national morale down to 60 at expert difficulty level, I don't think would be able to do that before that timeline. So you literally have to invade. No. And I think the key is to rush China, because it's too powerful. While you have tech advantage, basically. All those mines, they have to be captured. Look at that. How many mines they have. In a World at War, they have 1 mine here. Here, look at that. 1, 2, 3. Well, they have another one here, right? So 3 more mines just in this sector. That's a lot of value. That worked against Japan in this game and could work for them, right? Of course, taking Changsha, taking this railway would lead to having good supply in here. You could actually compete properly against India, maybe. But yeah, historically taking what was taken, and taking good battles, yeah, maybe it's possible. But I will try. As to what I think about the game, I mean, focusing on the worst aspect of Strategic Command game, in my opinion, which is naval play, is a strange decision. I know that the map was basically ready. If you take a closer look, many locations are exactly the same as in World at War. They just were like, look at that. That's exactly the same, basically. They just upscaled some terrains to others. Like adding airfields is okay. Adding a little bit of tech. Where was it? Yeah. Naval, what's it called? Naval construction or whatever. It gives you better supply. Up to 12 potentially. Cool, but I think it's time to move on to the different engine, to be honest. Like, with Americans, why would you invest into mobility in this game? Like, I have no idea. You are going to fight for each hex, basically. There are no rapid movements whenever you advance. Why would you invest in mobility in this game? Like, not sure. There's nothing to gain by it, only your MPP bills. Yeah. Let's take a look at our national morale. So Americans recover. They do not recover by taking all those islands, but only some special ones, like, yeah, that, and probably that. Guam, I guess so. It is national morale objective. At least it's marked as one, yeah. So I guess that would be good, right? I'm wondering how it would go in multiplayer game. I'm afraid that whoever finds the enemy first on the seas wins. So I'm not sure how fun that is, but I believe it might be questionable. Well, we'll have to wait and see, right? Anyway, thank you for watching. Enough of me speaking things here. And I will see you next time as allies, as Axis. Perhaps even on expert difficulty. We'll have to wait and see. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.